Okay. How's it going, guys? Today we're going to do a quick video on possibly some CPU repair. Alright, so let me show you what we're dealing with here. The socket itself looks pretty alright. There's like a little something stuck up there. But the main deal here... Oh, look at those pins. There, you can see there's some bent pins on here. Got another one here. Also has some bent pins on it. If I got both of them working, that would be cool. These boards from Gigabyte you can get for $50. So this guy, there's a bunch of stuff. Looks like lint or something stuck in the sides here, so... I have a brand new toothbrush somewhere. Oh yeah, that works good. Okay, so now it's pretty clean. I just have to deal with these bent pins. Alright, so here's my pencil. How many bent pins? Yep, it fits almost perfectly over these pins. So, actually this might work. Oh yeah, dude, oh my god, this works so well. Wow. Yeah, it would have been really tough with an, oh, see this one is touching another one so I can't get the pen over it. Very carefully. Just separate it from that other pin so I can get this over it. Oh yeah. If you guys have seen any of my Stardew Valley co-op videos, he was playing that with me. He was on this processor, this A10 9700. Alright, I got most of them. That one bad area, the one really bad area, I got them pretty stood up. I got them stood up. They're not perfectly lined up yet, which I'm going to do with this, but making progress. You should have seen it when the mail lady gave me the package from behind the counter. It was like a cartoon. It was seriously comical. It sounded like a box of broken glass, and every little movement of it sounded like broken glass shaking around. I was like, oh my god. You should have seen her face. My face and then her face, and we were like, oh my god. And then I opened it up right on the spot just to see how bad it was. And actually, the motherboard and a bunch of stuff was wrapped up in bubble wrap. There's just a couple little metal things dangling around, some coins and processors, you know, stuff like that. So, looks a lot better than before. Most of the time, you can unbend bent pins and the processor will still work. So, you can see there's a couple in the corner there, a couple here and there that aren't perfect yet, but most of them are pretty lined up now. So I'm just going to go through, and off camera, because it's going to be a little more boring and time consuming, but just try to go through what's left of the bent pins and just get them perfectly lined up, then try to put it in this. Alright, so a quick update. I made a bit of a discovery. If you guys remember, I was telling you about the little bit of gunk that was in there and how the processor pins appeared to have thermal paste mixed with pocket lint on them. Well, it turns out there's also the same pocket lint thermal paste mixture in the socket, and it looks like these two pins may have been bridged by the thermal paste. I don't know if it's conductive or not, probably not, but who knows, that could have been a reason it wasn't posting, and that looks like it could have been bridged as well. So that's really, I'm not sure how I'm going to clean that stuff out of there. I just used a little bit of rubbing alcohol and this toothbrush right here to clean out the shmoo from the socket, which probably wasn't the best technique because some of it probably just got pushed down in there. But, you know, I don't know what else to do besides taking the socket apart, which actually I don't know if I can. I've never done it before. It looks like that's glued on there. I just noticed something I wanted to show you. See that mark there? That's from a pin being bent sideways and then the socket being clamped down, clamping it down. So a pin actually was embedded between these two slots and left that indentation from being clamped down with the pin bent inside the socket. If anybody's done that before, you'd know. Okay. Yeah, it's not dropping right in, so I'm gonna keep straightening the pins a little more. Alright guys, I got it in the socket. I needed to use, it took quite a while of unbending the pins. I had to sit there for another probably hour. And see, it won't come out easily. It's a bit of a snug fit, but I didn't force it in. So that's in. So I got my old power supply out here. Monitor cable hooked up. We're just going to start plugging stuff in and see if she boots. No, no, no. Alright. So the issue is here, this connector, I don't have an 8-pin. I've got this 8-pin, but that's for graphics cards or squares. So I plugged this one in, 4-pin. It might be enough to get it to boot, might not be, we'll see. Does this thing have a power button? Or am I going to need to system fan 3 pump? That's nice to have. So I could probably just jump those 2 pins there, the 2 red ones, like a knife. Oh, it's going to turn on. Tried to turn on, and then this. It just might not have enough CPU power. It was trying to turn on. There was some lights and stuff. It's not doing anything now. Uh-oh. That's not good. I don't know what happened there. Oh! Huh. Okay. I think it's just probably low on... Either that or something's fried in the system from the pins and the thermal grease being mixed up between the pins and stuff, so... what I'm probably going to do is wire an extra wire coming out of my main computer just to plug into this CPU header, the CPU power, just to see if it'll turn on or not. Oh, look at this. Look at this. What do we got here? Oh my god. My power supply just started smoking. So I turned it off. Shit.